First day of college! Just came back from Rec Fest at the Arc and the Rec Pool. Say hi, you guys! Hi! I made friends, yay! From the stairwell, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I got locked out of my dorm today because I left my Aggie card in my room. So I had to get one of these temporary cards from the Segundo Services Center. And apparently if you lose your card too many times, they start charging you for a temporary card. So yeah, get a phone card pocket. I mean, I have one, but I still left it, not sure why. But yeah, woo, it's just the third day of college and that's how it be. As you know, it is currently week 0, which is what they call the first week of school. But even though it's just week 0, I've already been giving reading assignments. So I went to go to the campus store to look for my books that I needed for my intro to film class, but they ran out. I also browsed through the UC Davis textbook marketplace and trade groups, but my books had already sold out as well. Like any logical college student, I was not going to buy brand new textbooks. So I looked online for used ones, but the textbooks that I needed would not arrive on time before my assignment deadline because they'd be shipped from like Texas or something. I was becoming really desperate because I couldn't find my textbooks anywhere until my mom had this brilliant idea of asking the Alex Fisher Wagner for his old film textbooks because he was a cinema and digital media major like I am now. And at first I was like, no way, because asking a YouTuber for their film textbooks is like asking a celebrity to sing at your birthday party. And I know that's really exaggerated, but you get what I'm trying to say. My mom even showed me the Instagram post of Alex announcing that he was dropping out of college, and the textbook that he was kicking is the exact book that I needed for class. Although I was really shy to ask Alex if I could buy his textbooks from him, I ended up doing it because I got homework to do. But he was really nice about it, so I'm actually gonna go out now and get the textbooks from him. So I'll see you guys later.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Bea.
I'm Alex.
Yeah, I know.
Here's some books. Sorry, one's used, I kicked it a lot.
I still can't believe that just happened because not only did I meet the Alex Fisher Wagner, I also got free books. Like, talk about hitting 2 birds with 1 stone, am I right? Thanks again, Alex, if you're watching this. I really, really do appreciate it. Now this is a monumental part to becoming an American college student. My first Hot Pocket. That concludes my first few weeks of college, but the fall quarter is still far from over. I couldn't just make a first week of college video because there were just so many exciting events that were happening even after the first week of classes. But it's already October, which means that there's 1 month left before UC applications are due. So I wanted to give some first week tips to incoming freshmen. If you didn't already know, Davis is Bike City, and UC Davis has the biggest campus out of all the UCs. So, the most common form of transportation for students getting from class to class is riding a bike. If you don't already own a bike, please do not buy an expensive bike because that is just screaming to get stolen. Since UC Davis is a public university, even people not studying or working here can come and go as they please, which is probably why bike theft is one of the biggest issues on campus. And by bike theft, I don't mean that whole bikes will get stolen. What I mean is that people will dismantle bikes and take parts that are not secured by locks. I guess bike theft is the worst thing to have to worry about, but just to put things into perspective, before the first week of classes even ended, I already saw parked bikes with both wheels stolen. Therefore, what I recommend is buying both a cable lock and a U-lock so that you can secure your bike frame and your bike wheels. Another part that often gets stolen off bikes are quick release seats. Some people have a completely separate cable lock solely to secure their bike seat to their bike frame. But if you're like me and don't want to spend on another cable lock, you can just zip tie your bike seat. I also highly recommend getting your bike registered at TAPS, which is UC Davis's transportation services, as soon as possible. So that 1, you can get free bike lights, which is a requirement if you want to ride your bike at night. And 2, you can register your bike so that if it ever gets lost, it can easily be found. TAPS is located across Hutchison Field, which is right beside the Arc Pavilion, near the Segundo area. Also with regards to bikes, let me tell you how bad the traffic is during peak time. Bikes on the bike loop practically inch around it because it is just that full of people. And because of that, you're more prone of getting into an accident during peak time. So much so that seniors will sit in the middle of bike loops on the first day of classes to record accidents that happen around the bike loop. Peak time is the 10-minute window after most classes end and before most classes start, which is between 50 and the hour. Not all classes start at the hour and end at 50, but this is usually the case for lectures. I do have classes that end at 50, but I really will just wait the full 10 minutes and only start biking after the hour. And I plan my schedule specifically so that all of my consecutive classes are next to each other so that I can just walk during the 10-minute passing time. Whether or not you're a UC Davis student, I highly recommend getting your flu shots because let me tell you, the first week of classes, everybody was sick, especially in large jam-packed lecture halls where it's hard to avoid sick people. It's hard to avoid sick people during the flu season. If you're a student of UC Davis, you can make an appointment with the Student Health and Counseling Services to get a flu shot by calling their phone number or by going onto their health e-messaging website, which I'll link in the description below. If you get your syllabus before the first day of class, do not buy your textbooks yet. Because 1, some professors provide PDFs. 2, upperclassmen might sell their used books on online UC Davis marketplaces, and there are several of these on Facebook. Or 3, you can rent books either from 𝘁𝗶𝗽𝘀 or the UC Davis campus bookstore. If you must buy a book, the rule of thumb is just to not buy a brand new one. Unless, of course, you plan on writing in it or using it after 1 quarter. That's all for now. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want more content like this, subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all soon.
Oh,